recently we did hear that Cassie is working with the feds, and we do have an article concerning that as well, because we're like, wait a minute, hold on, what is going on? This article is from thenews.com, I believe. Thenews.com.pk. Not sure what that means, but according to the headline, it says Cassie has been cooperating with the feds since before the raid on her ex Diddy. And Cassie was the first in line of women to file an SA lawsuit against Diddy. She has been silently cooperating with the feds amid ex-boyfriend's Diddy's ongoing SEX trafficking investigation. Per a new report by TMZ, Cassandra Cassie Ventura is among the many witnesses cooperating with federal investigators as they look into the allegations of the trafficking against Sean Diddy Combs. In fact, the 37-year-old started working with the feds weeks ago, even before the raids on the music mogul's homes in LA and Miami. For context, Cassie was the first to come forward with the allegations against Diddy, filing a lawsuit in November of 2023 detailing years of emotional, physical, and abuse, including SEX trafficking during their relationship. Although the former couple, who dated on and off from 2008 to 2018, reached a settlement, the legal battle continued, with 3 other women filing their own SA lawsuits against Combs. Months later, this all accumulated into Homeland Security raiding Combs' multiple residences throughout LA in late March. It was only then that Cassie finally broke her silence about Diddy. We will always support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those that have violated the law. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct, she said in a statement to Page 6. I believe that might have been a statement from her lawyer. I don't think it was a direct statement from her, but her lawyer, right? Okay. But what do we think about this Cassie news?
I think Cassie quickly left Diddy when she could, obviously. Started her life, great, but I think she was planning this all along. Like, she was looking at the long because, and I'm not making fun of Diddy or any situations, but just how amazingly crafted the legal suit against him was that made Diddy settle in 24 hours. Why haven't the other cases settled?
Right.
Like, what Cassie must know is catastrophic to his life, his career, his legacy, to Bad Boy, to anybody associated with Diddy.
Right.
So I think that this was her plan all along. When she settled, I think we had a video and we said we were, or maybe if I'm remembering correctly, that we were a little disappointed that she settled so quickly. A lot of people on social media were saying, well, it seems like it was just like about money kind of thing, and perception, of course. But now that Cassie is working with law enforcement, it's like, oh, so you knew that this was going to happen. It was like she was playing chess. She was 3 steps ahead. By me doing this, I need to collect the money first, because this is huge. Obviously, something like this might bankrupt Diddy,
right,
or his career, or whatever he's going to do. By the way, 50 Cent does like 10,000 bankruptcies and he's just fine. So I'm sure Diddy will be just fine. He's probably stashed some cash. I don't know. I'm just thinking that. Okay? Don't come for me. So she was just ready with the right lawyers, strategically planning how to out him, but also get compensated. I mean, I know it's not a reward. It's not a compensation for everything that she's been through. But I just need to demolish him as any way that I can at this point. Like, he ruined my life, I know that we saw probably articles that said, well, Cassie got with Diddy, she liked them, obviously, but Diddy also promised, this career like he did so many other people.
Right.
So, you know, her potential career never blossomed because she had
Right.
to endure all these things.
Right.
We know that food ain't cheap. We really haven't seen Cassie in any projects. There was a
Right.
rumor that she was going to go on tour and pursue music again, but she's not doing that right now. So, where to hit somebody like Diddy, I think it's their pockets and their reputation.
Yeah,
He took
definitely.
everything else from her, so I think that's the way to get to him. So she had to strategically think about all these things that she was going to do, and she's the one that has snowballed all this thing for him, and I'm sure that he's upset. He probably can't stand the girl, but you know what's done in the dark always comes to light.
I mean, it was 10 years. Like, there's probably, I don't think that there is any other person that's involved in these lawsuits that could possibly know more than her. Um,
I'm sure
aside
Kim
from,
probably saw her fair share of things.
right.
There are rumors that, you know, they met up. We don't know how true they are. They're just rumors that they met up and Kim Porter advised her to do XYZ. We don't know if that's true or not, but,
Mhm.
you know, maybe this is something that Kim Porter would have wanted to do. Or, you know, we hear a lot of things. I don't know. I'm not going to keep elaborating on these conspiracies and all these rumors, but Cassie, she's a smart one.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely opened the door to everything that's happened. And I I'm interested to see what will be revealed at trial
Mhm.
because that's going to be public. There's no way that they're going to like have this all sealed. I think they're trying to make an example out of Diddy.
Mhm.
Rightfully so, if he did in fact do all these things.
Yeah.
Um it's okay, so he settled. It's kind of hard not to think he did it, y'all. Like he settled with Cassie.
He said he didn't, but it's just weird. Like,
But
why
then
haven't you settled these other ones? Like, I don't know.
but even
Some,
still, if you didn't do it, why would you settle with someone? That
well,
that
I
don't
think it was also, he probably had pressures from like Sony and whoever else was in the suit to be like, we're not going to deal with this nonsense. We don't care because they have more to lose. I'm thinking. So they were like, just settle and maybe this will go away. That's what
not
I'm
if it was not if it was a lie. If Diddy did not do anything, then
thinking.
he would have had all the backing from all of these people to prove her wrong, and then
Hmm.
she would have came out looking bad and they would have been vindicated. But that's not what happened. Could they very well have said, we don't want to deal with this mess, whether it's true or not, let's go ahead and settle? Yeah, because generally it was a civil case, so that's what insurances do anyway. They settle because they don't want to deal with things.
Hmm.
And litigation is expensive, so that's another thing. But I really, really am interested to see how this trial is going to go. What's that?
So I said it's not Sony, it's Epic. So the
Oh,
suit named Diddy, Cassie suit, whose real name is Sean Combs, and its associated business entities, Bad Boy Entertainment, Bad Boy Records, Records, Combs Enterprises, and Doe Corps, pointing to a widespread complicity in all the allegations. So
yeah.
all the
I
heavy
mean,
hitters.
it was kind of like an employment
Mhm.
an employment civil suit or something along those lines.
Mhm.
And it was civil, which is another thing that we were like, where's the criminal case? Because this all sounds criminal. But here we are. I just want to know what NDA she must have signed for that settlement because
Yeah.
clearly it's been violated. And I don't know if there's some kind of other federal rules to supersede that, but yeah,
Mhm.
it's going to be an interesting time for Diddy once this trial actually happens. I mean, I don't see it happening anytime soon because it sounds like they're still in discovery, but yeah, it's going to be interesting.
He's definitely going to drag it out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. all of the continuance is possible for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, let us know what you think. Have you seen Diddy in Miami just rolling around his bike? What do we think about Cassie's suit? Do you think that she was very strategic with it? Or do you think that she's fibbing at all? Do we believe everybody else that has something to say against Diddy? Now, bringing back J-Lo into the convo, do you think she's going to sing like a canary? Is she going to just go into hiding? Is she going to take Ben to court too? Who knows? As her arm candy, of course. But
Right.
also, guys, we have a video of where J-Lo might have met Ben. I think it was the Diddy video where
Right.
Will Smith and Jada were there, where she
Right.
met Ben and Matt Damon. It's a whole
It's
pentagon,
spider
octagon.
web.
Yeah, it's just nuts. So go check that out because that was the 99 2000s, y'all.
And we took y'all back today.
Way back. But let us know what you think in the comments. That concludes today's video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community so your friends can be our friends and we can all be friends. We also have social media, which Steve will tell you about.
We are on TikTok and Instagram at Hear Me Out DNE. So make sure you guys like, follow, share, and comment. You can also listen to our videos in podcast format via YouTube Music and Spotify.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.